All right, now.
Shalom, shalom. We'll start saying our praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, 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 QADASH. Double honors to our apostle and elders, GreatMillstone, man. Peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect. That's teaching the word in truth and sincerity, man. All right, we out here another week. Props out down for this bitch, but we in transit. All right, we doing an in transit video pretty much about how much would $1 trillion be. All right, and I got it queued up. All right, and this crazy though, cause we were just talking about before we got on camera that like Esau's so greedy that $1 trillion is crazy to even have that much amount of money, man. But he still don't help people out, man. Because if it was Israelites that had that much amount of money, we would definitely help people, man. Good. You got it. Oh, it's like before. I want to get the pull up the. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, I got it. No.
Oh, con.
Yeah. Pull us. Read that little part. That's just $1 trillion. So.
Con. It says $1 trillion. If spent $1 per second in a day you spend 86,400 over the course of a day, over the course of a year. You would, Salakia, it says, in a day you would spend 86,400. Over the course of a year, your spending would come to more than 31.5 million.
Right, and that's it. They said if you spend $1 per second, man, that's per second, all right. And then they say it'd be equivalent to 80. How much? 80 what?
It says 86,400
dollars. In one day?
Yeah.
Right, that's one day. So you would spend that much, $86,400 in one day, man. That's like 2 Porsches, right? Or a Porsche or 2. You got Porsches worth like $60,000 or $70,000. You just bought a Porsche. You can buy somebody a Porsche. Like you can buy a few people, like a whole neighborhood or two, a whole city damn near a Porsche or any type of car. But instead, Esau, he just had that shit sitting in a fucking bank. All right. Then it said
it says 31.5 million a year, and
that's how equivalent it is. So it equivalent to a 31. How much? 400.
31.5 million.
31.5 million, man. That's 1 year, man. That's just, and I said it take how many?
And then it said at this rate, you would be spending. Spending, it would take you 32,000 years to spend $1 trillion.
And so it take you, if you had somebody that's worth $1 trillion, it take you 32,000 years, man, to spend that much money, man. And then mind you got people that's worth more than that, man. You got people that's worth 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 5 trillion, and they can't help people out, man. Meanwhile, you got brothers and other people just out here literally living paycheck by paycheck, man.
And that's how you know these Edomites don't give a fuck about society. Because here it is, you got people robbing, killing, kidnapping for ransom money, all this type of stuff just so they can pay their bills, whatever. But they're having money problems and going into them statistics, them numbers that brothers came across through the spirit. And they had that, 3.5 million a year?
Yeah, come.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not hurting. And then, like the brother said, that's all, you gonna keep all that money back.
Yeah.
So that's just dead money. That's too much money to have. Like, that's just dead money just sitting in the bank. And you got millions of people, man, that got no cars, no homes. You know what I'm saying? And then, really, you shouldn't even have no fucking Section 8. None of that shouldn't even exist, man.
Yeah, really. Because he got the wealth to distribute it out, man. And that's the proof right there, man. So if you got an Edomite that might watch this video, or might watch us at camp and watch the brothers around the world, but all you guys do is spew hate. But we just brought out a fact. All right, that's fact. That's numbers. That's telling you about these rich elites, man. They got wealth and they won't do nothing about the struggling people, man.
I think what's that dude that dude Jeff Bezos or whatever like that? He made like 120 million in a year or something like that.
Damn.
So that's like even more than like $1. So that's like you drop $10,000. It's crazy, man.
What?
That's crazy.
That's pocket change.
That's pocket change, man. And then we gotta stress the point again that they gon' through that because they got different revenues and situations, investments where they literally get that. They got Edomites that make money while they're sleeping. That's literal, man. They got investments in particular things and stocks and bonds where they spend $1 million, they get that right back, or they quadruple that, man. And they can't help but people. We just seen a homeless man sleeping on the fucking concrete, man. No pillow, no nothing, bro. Just sleeping on hard ass concrete. It's cold as hell out there. And you got an Edomite that'll roll past. You got an average Edomite that'll roll past him that's worth The average Edomite got a couple 100,000 in their bank, and I know, man. Cause I do deliveries, man. I be seeing how these fucking Edomites live, man. And they worth a couple 100,000, and they might see that person sleeping on the floor. They won't do nothing about it.
Get mad at him, man.
Yeah.
Sitting in the bank didn't help. Somebody put it to use, basically, man.
Exactly. The scripture talk about that, not letting the money, not letting that money moth
rot.
Yeah, moth rot. Yeah, look up Tazar. Look up moth eating or moth. Just type in moth. Cause like that's the crazy scripture. Let me get that get that one in Sirach real quick. Sirach 4:1. Why Tazar, you look for that the one about the moth.
James. Yeah.
Well, it's just say don't let the riches, something like that.
You say your riches are corrupt.
No, not that one.
I know what you're talking about.
Not that one's another one.
Sirach 4:1 says, my son, defraud not the poor of his living, and make not the needy eyes to wait long.
Keep going.
It says, make not an hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his distress.
Yeah, it say make not a hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his stress, man. You ain't supposed to be a person that's already messed up and they ain't got nothing going for themselves. You ain't supposed to add to that affliction, man. You Edomite, it's clear as day that you not meant to rule, man. You gotta go, man. Go ahead.
You say, add not more trouble to an heart that is vexed, and defer not to give to him that is in need.
Yeah, y'all can speak on it.
It says, verse 3, it says, add not more trouble to an heart that is vexed, and defer not to give to him that is in need.
Right, they not giving to those that's in need, and they add more affliction to who vexed, man. Because at the end of the day, and that's why they say they're getting the money back, because them same people that got trillions of dollars in their bank account is taxing the poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that tax money is going revenue pretty much back to them, they business. It's basically, they ain't even spending their own money,
Yep,
man.
real talk.
They spending money of the Israel, basically, man.
Yep.
The niggas, you using that tax money to build up your
nation,
your establishments,
yep.
Trump towers and
military.
all that. You ain't spending. You think Trump spent his own money on that shit, man?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro. It's like you getting allowance, you stocking up on your money,
yep.
and then you robbing somebody else for that, and you pretty much you living off somebody else. like
that's fucked up, man.
I don't like greed. That's like an understatement. Like
it's an understatement. It really is.
That's like being modest. Like
that shit is wicked. That's
wicked.
It's
man.
wicked,
that's Satan, man.
Hell yeah, man.
God,
and then we brought out that law earlier. Matter of fact, did you get the one about the moth?
Yeah, this Matthew, I think 6:19. It say, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust do corrupt.
Yep.
And where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah, you can end it on that, because I know the other part talk about lay up spiritual, but that was the part. That was the point, man. You ain't supposed to lay up actual money where where it's just not going nowhere. Like y'all seen Bad Boys 2 when the Cubans, the Manassites, they had that money just sitting there. Rats was eating the shit because it was too much, man. So that's why we say, man, like you Edomites, man, y'all are the fucking problem, man.
And then your country is a shithole. When you can change this, man, this is how you know that this is just this country is just a bubble, man.
Yeah.
This shit is just a corporation. This place is not really to be lived. The
Yep.
Edomites got underground bunkers and they don't really live on. And if they do live in some other country or they don't live here, man, this place is just a big ass prison, man.
Yep. Yeah, where they make money at.
And I'm talking about that's a smack in the face to you so-called rich jakes.
Yeah.
Because only Jake for real that got big ass mansions here in America.
Yeah.
This and that. That's why they the ones that's trying to go back to the hood and build it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's little shit, man.
Yeah, and then you jakes that do you jakes and you say you Edomites and you other nations that live here in America, you talking shit about the poor, but you eating the same shit that we eating. Only thing is you just living in a little slightly better neighborhood, but you eating the same shit, breathing the same food, eating the same breathe the same air, all that, man. Your kids, they in the same environments, they go to the same doctors and dentists. They get fed fluoride. This is just a fucked up situation. That's why we trying to explain to that Jake earlier, man. That Jake that came out earlier, he was talking about, he ain't saying per se, but I can tell in his spirit that he envisions staying here in Babylon, bro. And then we were trying to, me and the brother Kalala, we trying to explain to us that, bro, if you stay here, the only thing that's left for your people and the rest of the world is death, man.
And then on top of that, they're gonna have the audacity to bring martial law, all this shit, separate, put you in camps and all this shit. just so he could bring his new world order, make him God. It ain't even Esau, you got the riches.
Yeah, man, you winning.
Outside of the, the Most High, I'm just saying in general, man. Just like as a man, like you got the power, you got the riches. All right, let's face it. You got Israel in shackles. You turned our woman against us. You throwing us in prison. You afflicting us. We broke the fuck. We can't fight you back because you know that your blessing is the sword.
Yep.
Our blessing is YAHAWASHI. You hindering us from doing that to a certain extent, man.
Yeah.
It's like you continue to oppress the poor, man.
That's right, man. That's Jake's problem, man. Because Jake is so prideful that he doesn't want to accept that he's in captivity right now, man. If Jake would just accept that he's in captivity and humble down, he realized that the situation that he's in is something that's out of his power, man. You got to go to the Most High, man.
And that's what Jake don't understand, man. You got the only way out this is through the Most High, man.
Got so much
you Jakes out there, man. You keep trying to, like the brother said, man. Esau, you got us down, bro. You got your foot on our neck. We held helpless pretty much. We can't do shit to you. You got all the money, all the riches, all the wealth, all the women. You know what I mean? All the spoils, the resources. What more do you want, man? But then it dawned on brothers when we came to the truth that this man ain't gonna fucking stop, man. That's clear as day, man. He ain't gonna stop. He gonna literally keep going until we can't no more, man. That's why this nigga got plans like Elon Musk and all them. They got plans to pack up the shit they got and just go to another planet and do the same shit, man. That's why the most I'm telling you, the scriptures, bro. You quoted that earlier, Kalala. If the Most High do not come back, man, it's that in that scripture you can see that coming to effect, man. There ain't gonna be no more flesh, man.
I got a real quick.
Go ahead.
This Proverbs 17:5. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at the calamity shall not be unpunished. So Esau, you not gonna be because you obviously glad at the calamities of the nation of Israel, because you constantly. And that's why the Most High, it's a balance. Because that's why the Most High Israel be stricken anymore. Not just by we know the Most High set up Esau. But Esau can't even stricken you niggas any more than this, man. You still got niggas that want to stay here, man. Look at this shit.
Man, what?
And shit,
man.
They already look post-apocalyptic.
On the main street, it ain't like these on the back cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the back streets. These is on the main streets, and it's niggas that live in East Cleveland their whole fucking life, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't never been outside the city.
Man.
Ain't nothing. And those the niggas that want to be here. The niggas that ain't never been off the block.
Yup.
Niggas that chilled on 76 and St. Clair their whole damn life, man.
Yeah.
Same corner store.
And what's crazy about this, like it get worse than this, man. The shit that we rolling through right now, it's much worse than this, man. You got people around the world that's literally living in like tents and shit, man. I feel like y'all, Taz, the scripture I wanted was Proverbs 13 and 25. Excuse me, 13 and 25.
This Proverbs chapter 13, verse 25.
Yeah.
And it say, the righteous eateth to satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want.
Yep, and that's clear as day, man. Jake get enough to, like Scripture say, he's a plain man. Jake get enough to where he's satisfied, even if it's women or money. Jake get to a point where he's content, man. He like, nah, I got it. I'm cool, man. Esau, he don't stop, man. He gonna keep going with this wicked shit, man. Y'all got something? If y'all
that's just stuff you don't really ponder think about. Until the spirit, you come across information like that.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, you ain't always gotta go in the scriptures and, you know what I'm saying? You can search out wickedness of Esau on his own, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that shit crazy.
That really is, man. Like, it was great because we just wanted to bring this video out and let brothers know that, like, just that right there, man, that shit just really made brothers, like, really mad, though. Because my thing is, how could you have that much money and just, like, and not wanting to give back, though, man? You got Israelites that like a celebrity that might sign $1 million contract. Even them niggas give back, man. Yeah. They might do a little fundraiser or whatever the case, hand out book bags or something. But Jake's spirit, he know that like that shit ain't right, man. That you gotta give, man.
Esau's to the point he's destroying himself.
Yeah.
Like brothers, we really be thinking this place is bankrupt. This place ain't fucking bankrupt.
Yeah, not
if the elites want to really build, we know the Most High, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit. But I'm saying if the elites really want to build this place up, America, they can really do it.
Yeah. They
willing to destroy this kingdom. They got so much greed. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck.
We just let that society go down, that whole kingdom go down. But Esau think what is that? Psalms 49:11.
Yes, still gonna continue.
Yeah, forever. So they gonna come with a new world order, a whole new kingdom, and this and that, man. And even like I be thinking, even when Jake, say if Esau do get the chip, it's still gonna be something else.
Yeah.
It is you chip niggas. If it,
Chip
we know it ain't, but
that's
possible
right.
to everybody in the world. Then what is it after that, man?
Exactly. I thought about that too. Like, say Esau do chip everybody. We just saying hypothetically, he chip everybody. Esau whole thing, he gonna continue after that. I made a statement of all like if the Most High let Esau continue, it'll get to the point he'll literally try to take your soul, try to literally take your soul from you and capture that, and like on some Pokemon shit, bro, capture that and just had it sitting in a tube.
That's what you
I real talking. I was like, man,
weirdo,
bro, like he's really weird, man. Like, cause Esau, like he's thinking shit that regular people don't think about. Nobody's thinking about shit like that, man. The average person, bro, they just want to be happy, have their women and go home and kiss their kids and have a meal, man. This nigga's thinking about what's inside of a black hole and all. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what are you doing, man? Just stop, man.
Spending tax dollars on that shit.
Yeah, bro. He actually put research into that shit. He want to know what's inside of black. Nigga, we don't need to know, bro.
I'm sorry, Salaki.
No, you got it,
that
bro.
should piss off Jake, man, knowing that this nigga thinks that his authority and that what's in his brain is so much far beyond what you can imagine, that he'll take your money to fund his ideas that he doesn't even know are factual.
Yeah, yo.
Use it against you and then turn it into fact when he don't even know it, man. It'll be something theoretical, man. He's like, I theoretically believe that this is inside this black hole, so I'm gonna take your money and then put it out, and then put it in a book in your school that you paying tax dollars to, feed it to your kids so they can grow up on that bullshit, man.
And then on top of that, like, meanwhile, you got people on this earth starving, bro. Why the fuck would you take taxpayers' dollars to invest into a black hole when you got people out here starving, bro? Man, fuck it, man. With that, we go Shalom, man.
Shalom, yo.
Yeah, Bible ball,
man. God damn,
man.